Hi, Martin here. I got a short video here. I want to show you something that happened to me with the Grand Cherokee and an Optima battery, and surprised the heck out of me. Now, I haven't been driving my Grand very much. As of, this is Labor Day of 2023, and I've probably put less than 500 miles on this vehicle this year. Now, I decided to take it for a drive. I was taking my kid home, and everything was going fine. The charging system's doing what it's supposed to do. And as I'm backing it here into the shop, I hear a bang. And I thought I ran over something. I get out of the vehicle's still running. And there's nothing back here, nothing to run over. And I open up my back door. Why? That's actually where my battery is. It's underneath the back seat, where I put it years ago. In fact, I got a video on that. I'll show you a link of that up here, and it'll be down in the description as well if you want to check that out. And, well, I opened up the back door. I could smell battery acid right away. And I popped the seat open, which I'm going to show you here, and sure enough. Okay, right here I got the seats flipped up, and if you can see, the battery box is right there, and the batteries are removed, of course. Had to get that out of there and, get that all cleaned up, wiped down, so that battery acid wouldn't do any damage. And it looks like I got to it in time. Now, this is the battery cover. It's made out of plastic, about 3/16 of an inch thick. It was so hot, the battery, that I couldn't even touch this cover. I had to wait a few minutes. I went ahead and got the 2 screws that held the cover in place out, and then as soon as I could, I removed the battery. This is a galvanized steel box. I think it's around 16 gauge, pretty heavy. And it works great. So it's got nothing to do with this battery box. So like I say, it's been running in here for a couple years at least now, and doing me fine. I do have an Optima charger. These are the leads that connect straight to the negative and positive. And then you got this little 2-way wire mold connector. You just plug it into the charger using an Optima charger. I'll show you here. And that worked great for maintaining the battery. Then over on this side is the power distribution block. I moved it over here. This is an attempt to make the engine compartment much cleaner. So I got all the fuses right here. And that works out really nice. I think that actually turned out great, more of a factory install look. All right, and here's the battery. And I've got a date code on it right here, 9/21. So it's not quite 3 years old yet. This is the battery charger I've been using, the Optima. I like this battery charger, and I think if you got an Optima battery, this is the battery charger you ought to use. Now, this will work on regular flood acid batteries as well, and then you get to select what type of Optima battery you got as well on here. And it's got a digital display. It does a great job. Now, as far as the Optima goes, we got problems. I'll show you a close-up view of what happened here. Like I was saying, 9/21 is the date on here. Now, if you look real carefully, this here looks normal, right in here. And as we come around here, it's obvious, especially right in here. And this is where it exploded, this top there. You can see me actually flexing the top of it right there. Popped off. And the whole top of this thing, I don't know if the camera is catching or not, but it is warped. It saw a lot of heat. I'm not exactly sure why. These are vents. and why it didn't vent like it should have. I mean, I can see some acid leaked out here, here, and also it looks like it's coming out around the negative post over here. But when it went, it, like I said, made a pretty good shot noise, you know. Now, years ago, Optima made a great battery. I mean, this Jeep came with a yellow top in it, and I think it got like 6, maybe 7 years out of that battery. And that's pretty good in the Las Vegas heat for any battery. And so, naturally, when it finally did go, I thought, you know, I'd get another Optima. And incidentally, I kind of had to go with an Optima at the time. There wasn't another battery that would fit in the battery box that I built. I kind of built it around an Optima. So that's kind of the problem I have now. I don't want to go with another Optima. And why? Because they're cheap now. They're made in Mexico. They're using probably cheaper materials or maybe thinner plates, something that's making them not last as long as they used to. So, yeah, I'm poo-pooing the Optima battery. The charger, I like. I mean, if you're going to get an Optima battery, I'd get this charger. I'd even get that charger if you don't have an Optima battery. I think they work well. Now, so, like I say, the problem is finding another battery that'll fit in the same hole in that battery box as this one. And if you guys got any suggestions out there, hammer away at the keys down below, leaving me a comment, and I'll look into it. So what I'm looking for is another battery, you know, a performance battery that'll fit in the same hole and do the job. I imagine there's maybe a performance battery out there that will fit in the same hole. But if you, like I said, if you guys got any suggestions, let me know. So I would recommend not buying the Optima battery at all. And in all my years, I've never had a battery explode. And that's what this one did. You know, I mean, it blew the top right off of it, right there. And it could have been a lot worse if the battery cover I had wasn't as good as it was. I mean, if I didn't have a cover on it at all, just had it strapped in there, there would have been battery acid all over the bottom of that seat, and who else knows where. And there could be some, you know, pretty bad damage done there with that battery acid eating stuff away. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, found it helpful and informative, please appreciate the thumbs up. Helps out the channel. Also an Amazon affiliate. You can do all your Amazon shopping. I'll leave in the links in the description. And if you've never subscribed to me before, please hit that subscribe button right down there. And subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.